pen? A pen?
Hello.
I said it before, but Dave, your boobs are fantastic.
Thank you.
Have you been working on them, Dave?
No, they're just that good.
They're just that, right? Oh.
On it.
I'd like to work on them, if you know
Prepare
what
for battle.
Are you introducing Game of the Month this time?
Why do it again?
We can't hear you through Discord.
Nobody can hear you through Discord.
Technical difficulties.
Good start.
Barely.
Good start.
Am I doing it again? Because I did it last time, didn't I?
Yep.
You
You're doing
muted your
again.
mic, didn't you?
I think somebody might have muted the mic.
Fuck's sake.
I don't think we should be going around pointing fingers at who might have done it, who may not have done it. You know what I mean? I think it's just worth us all just sitting back and enjoying the ride.
Right.
So,
Welcome to the review of Dota 2.
there you go.
This is our fourth game for Game of the Month. We've already played CSGO, Crossout, and World of Tanks. What's the first question?
Why are you laughing?
Oh, I got a party ring in my mouth. I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, pass is ringing all about.
We'll cut this bit out. It's fine.
We're here specifically to record a review of a game we played. Why would a party ring be something that you need to eat right now?
Because I was expecting Dan to do the intro to the game review, and he was sat there chatting bollocks, so I put a party ring in my mouth, and then you two introduced it, and I was like, I wasn't expecting that, so, right.
Luckily, we've got a good editor. What's the first
Oh,
question, Claire?
Sorry, Dave. Right. So, game review of Dota 2.
Whoa.
Bugs is my first point to discuss.
I didn't
Yeah,
have any
I
bugs.
don't think I encountered any bugs.
Didn't even have a crash or anything either.
Yeah, it's been out a while on it. I think they've ironed out any kinks.
Saw
Why?
a few of the
She asked
bosses
about bugs, but okay.
glitching in the trees now and again, but nothing that wasn't like didn't correct itself after a few seconds. Like if we were fighting in the trees, there was one in the centre of the trees that was just like
No.
stuck there for a little bit. Only a couple of times, nothing crazy. Like I said, it didn't affect it, it still killed me.
Yeah,
Didn't help
still
me.
shit, so
It didn't make me any better, so
Yeah, bug free for
pretty
most
bug
of
free.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graphic.
That's relatively okay. It's not really a genre of game that requires incredible graphics, but they're
No,
decent,
it's
aren't they?
It's not something you kind of like go, all we did is just have good graphics.
Yeah. I'm not gonna write a strongly worded email because they're not 4K.
bloody hell, I couldn't see each individual grain of sand. What do you think you're playing at?
Unbelievable!
Yeah,
Steve.
bloody hell.
Bloody hell!
Yeah,
How
I
could you
thought
do
it was
this,
exactly
right?
where it needed to be.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
it holds up pretty well.
Good to look at, wasn't it?
Yep. Game mechanics.
Yeah, good, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't feel like there was. Well, it could just be my brain not really paying much attention, but I didn't feel like there was a lot that you really needed to know to play it. Just do the base tutorial and you're fine.
Yeah, my advice would definitely be to do shut up. To do the base tutorial because it's not your standard buttons. Let's put it that way.
No.
It wasn't a standard WSAD situation.
WASD.
Thanks, Jake.
Oh no, it's pretty. I think it's pretty daunting if you're new because it's easy to play, but you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, but it was only
Yeah.
daunting to me because I didn't do the tutorial at the start.
Well, that's true.
Because the more of the tutorial you do, there's quite a few layers to it, isn't there?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, there was like 5 pages.
yeah, and the more of it you do, obviously, the better you get on when you actually get into the game.
Yeah.
I did 3 on page 1
Nailed it.
and figured that'd probably just get me through.
And it
You'll
did.
probably see in the game content that let's just say
I-
by
I-
day 5 of recording, I think I was making some kind of
I was
improvement.
going to say, for the first 3 or 4 days, I'd describe your playing style as vacant.
I was there. I was just had a lot. Because I didn't
Day
really know what I was
5,
doing.
I think we all improved drastically, but some of us more drastically than others.
Yeah.
Let's put it at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not mentioning any names, Dave.
Dave shouted hello in the background, by the way, before you even said his name.
Good old producer Dave.
Because producer Dave seems to be pretty epic at the fucking game. Oh, goodness. Story.
Was there one?
I was going to say, it's just sort of get to the other side and break their thingamabob.
I'm quite good at totally missing stories, but
Yeah.
even I don't think I missed one here.
As anybody who's been in the industry for a while knows,
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Dota 2 doesn't have a story because he basically ripped the game off Warcraft 3. There was a massive legal battle about it. Blizzard was suing him for ages.
But you wouldn't be biased in this situation anyway, would you?
No. Robbing bastards.
Right.
Wow.
Well, so
Sorry.
difficulty. I think that takes me back to my.
Yeah, you've pretty
Make
much
sure you
covered
do the
that one.
tutorial.
So the truth is, how many nights did we
We've
play
not
it?
played against actual people yet.
I know, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
But
We played it quite a lot. I think we played it more than we played any other game in the series.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, even I did.
Jesus. I'll get to that question soon.
I was going
Oh,
to say,
no.
I think played half an
let's
hour.
give you-
No, 5
Hey.
hours playtime.
What was our first game?
Dave has 26.9, but
Our first
Yeah.
one was Crossout.
Where is Crossout?
I think
Just to
Crossout's still
show
my
how well I
favourite.
did that. So Crossout, I did 11 hours. Counter Strike was 7.4. It's a shame because I enjoyed that one more. World of Tanks 3.7 hours. Dota 2 12.1 hours.
There you go, you see.
So
I had 28.1. CSGO 3.5. I think World of Tanks is like 5 hours, but all because it would load and
I was
then
going to
crash.
say that was loading in the background, right?
Yeah. World of Tanks 2.5 hours, and then Dota 2 5.
Yeah, Dota is the one I've got most game playtime on as well.
Well,
I
I did play a lot by myself though.
let's lead that into. Would you play it alone?
I haven't yet, but
played it online.
that's for my own reasons, not
the
the
thing
game
is-
being bad.
Yeah.
I'm just never awake.
The game changes dramatically when you're playing against other people. Not only because you're playing against other people and experience levels vary,
Yeah.
but it is known for its absolutely toxic, like, oh my god, get good scrubs, that kind of thing. They question, your mother's,
Sexual prowess.
yeah.
What are you shouting, Dave?
Well, show Dave.
Yeah,
Wait, racism sums it up. Apparently,
yeah.
Nice.
it's quite nasty.
So yeah, it'd be interesting if we ever did go online, but you play like 10 games, I think it is, and then they match you up.
Yeah, then
Your
it's
matchmaking rating gets sorted
Yeah.
out.
Right.
and when we get matchmates, we're on that level where nobody we're playing against is good enough to give shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
So maybe if we invest some time into that, we'll get good players.
Yeah, I'm happy to still continue playing that one. I don't think I'd play it on my own, but that's because I definitely need Dave and others to carry me.
No,
Yeah, I don't think I'd play it on my own yet, but when I got better at it.
It's just basically a top-down version of Siege sort of thing. You're ranked up against 5 other people, and it's all about teamwork and all that sort of stuff.
Yes, Dota 2. I'd compare it with Siege.
But it is 5v5.
I mean, in his defense, he did pick the very few things that they do have in common
Thank
as
you.
examples. So smart.
Replayability.
I
Replayed
want to
it.
replay it more.
We definitely did replay it more than we did any of the others.
Yeah.
So I think that's a tick on replayability.
I feel like that.
Definitely.
I feel like it will join our regular rotation as well now.
Yeah. My next question: would Jake play it more than an hour? And he did. He actually showed up to more than one recording session as well, which
That's it. He managed to fight his way away from the dominating force of his girlfriend
Right.
and into the cyberspace world of computer game.
Yeah. Ignore
Pretty
that
sure
one
she
day that I joined where she was here.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Got that.
so he was allowed to join because he was closely monitored.
oh.
That's what it is.
Gotta keep your voices down, she might hear.
Yes. Well, let's move on. Is it my game?
Is it
No.
your game?
Is
I
it
think
my
I
game?
think it was closer to your game than anything else we've played in this series.
In the
Yeah,
series,
me
I'd say
too.
golf is definitely
Me
close game.
We've not played that in this series. Though.
That's not in this
No,
series.
no.
But
This one.
There is a video on the channel there if you're interested.
We'll put a link up in the.
Dave,
I
put a
think
link
it's
in.
top right or top
Put
left.
I did
don't
a
know.
link.
One in
Yeah.
the description as well.
Spoiler. It isn't her game.
It was for that one time.
There was that one game where you were
It
smashing
was
it.
that
yeah.
one time. But yeah, I think it was definitely more my game than the other ones that we played.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm.
I definitely started off on very, very shaky ground,
Oh,
Yeah.
shaky.
but definitely improved. Improvements were made, whereas most of the other games it didn't really get any better from
I
when
feel
it's.
like every day you improved a different thing.
Thanks, Leon. That might be the nicest thing
It's
any of you
just
have
that
ever said to me.
at day 2, your improvement was buying more than just shoes.
She didn't even
Yeah.
do that. She didn't buy anything for the first game after the shoes.
So good.
Yeah, the first game I bought shoes, the second game I bought nothing. But then I did improve because I became the best shopper in the game. And you may not have been there for it actually, Jake, but I discovered the menu of shop. The shop
Jesus
menu.
Christ.
So all I was finding originally was the first like 5 items that they tell you to buy, and then nothing else. But it turns out,
Yeah,
again,
there's
everybody,
more than that.
play the tutorial.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Yes!
Come on.
Just coming up.
Don't look at the top of the screen, we won.
It says victory.
It
David,
says
in
5
post,
wins.
Yeah, 5 wins.
Dave, in
Yeah, we'll
post,
just
if
cut
you
that bit
could, you know,
Yeah,
cover that
yeah.
up. Strategic
Fix that one up.
placement of a victory banner or something.
I cut this
I
part
got-
short so we don't get it.
Yes, I do really want to quit this game.
So, Nibs,
So, if you click on the scoreboard and look at everybody's items,
you've got a pair of
Oh my god.
I've got a pair of shoes.
Why didn't you upgrade?
Why didn't you buy anything?
You don't even have any healing potions.
But wait, Leon, did you not upgrade your tree?
No, I just kept pressing the middle one.
But Leon, you could get damage, you could get speed.
It only gave me the option to upgrade my tree once.
I didn't know about
I
the
noticed
tree.
afterwards that I just clicked middle every time.
I did the other things. I did my QWE button.
Yeah,
them
yeah.
ones. I upgraded all those. I didn't know about the tree. But
That's so
my
good.
fucking shoes.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, we fucked those bots up. I mean, no, they fucked us up, but we fucked their ancient up. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's all that matters. Oh, brilliant.
They can kill us, but we can regenerate better.
We're lying dead on the
Exactly.
ground, but our last words are, that's rather rude.
Yeah.
We have the moral high ground.
And
Yeah.
nothing annoys mobs more than being polite.
Exactly.
Oh, God. I've got actual tears.
All that money, and all she bought was some shoes.
What a woman!
5,000.
Really playing the gimmick.
I want mine as well. It's literally the base shoes. So she got into the game, bought one thing. And that was
She
it.
didn't even upgrade.
She didn't have any potions. She had nothing.
I did have some potions. Jake shouted at me to buy them, so I bought them, and then me
Did
and
you-
my carrier got killed. I bought 8 and didn't even get them delivered.
Do you need someone to just walk around the battlefield with you going, oh, remember, you need to buy your walking stick now.
She needs a PA.
You need more than some boots.
I just need.
Maybe look in this other shop.
I just need something that
coats.
does a lot of damage that I can smash people up with. That's it. I don't need any of this fanciness. Oh god. That's quite funky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely pattern.
I definitely have a pattern.
It's below average, I'll say that.
Let me
It's
stream.
lovely.
Would you
Oh,
guys
lovely.
like to see? Oh god. never actually see properly because of my tears.
Oh, that is lovely.
So
Wow.
let me take you back to my graphs. So my win probability kind of fell off around here.
You were consistently the lowest level by.
Look at the state of that player level. It's the orange bar at the bottom.
Yeah, I know. We can all see it.
For a good 15 minutes, you were miles off of all of us.
There we go, player items. You didn't even buy him at the beginning.
It took you 10
15
minutes to buy it.
15 minutes in.
You went, I should probably get some shoes.
I don't like walking back and forward after
Oh, it's so good.
I'm thinking.
Babes, this is your game. That's it. We found it.
I said at the start, oh shit, I need to buy things. And then I went, nah, fuck it, let's just kill things. And I ran off.
My favourite thing as well was she was going, I'm not doing the practice. I'll be fine. I don't need the practice.
Tutorials of
I don't need
what?
any tutorials, nothing. Let's get in there.
So performance. My net worth's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Yes, brilliant.
Not too bad.
Oh, my net worth is below 4,000.
Oh, Christ.
I don't know how to see mine anymore.
I've closed the game.
Last hit.
Last hit. I think that's a really good pattern.
I have.
Cracking pattern.
Denies.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, none of us had any.
You have no
Kill.
denies. You have no kills.
My depths are good.
Babes, you're number one. You're number
Yes,
one.
that's
God.
incredible. You just died.
Oh,
It even gives you a little recommended thing to save up for and stuff, so I just was like, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, I just clicked on the recommended and
Apparently,
awful of
closed
those. when I
characters just recommend shoes.
I don't know what to tell you. I just.
Which is
Just
weird
didn't
because you'd think Dave's would be recommended shoes more,
Yeah.
or maybe he was. I was
Well,
mesmerised by his.
I'm about to say, maybe they
Magnificent
recommend a
breasts.
blouse. You know what I'm saying? Put the girls away. Fucking Dave with his boobs.
Titty Dave, we call him.
Yeah. Dave.
That moves me on to weapons.
Oh hey!
Hey!
Lads, lads,
Well,
lads,
well,
lads,
Well,
lads,
lads.
Tell you what, Dave nearly had somebody's eye out with this.
Weapons of bra destruction.
Yeah! Nailed it. What do you mean weapons?
Weapons in game. Is
Well, I
there any
guess it's
weapons
more
in your
attacks
life?
in here than weapons, isn't it?
Yeah, I think your character is that, isn't he? So
Yeah,
There's a lot of,
each character is a weapon,
Passion.
and they're all very different.
yeah, I had a couple of favourites.
Mine was
I really like my sniper guy.
But didn't you only ever play the sniper guy?
Well, I played it once because I just picked him. I think he looked cool,
Yeah.
and then I thought, you know what, quite like this.
I don't think
And then Dave taught him how to use his character properly, and he
I smashed
liked it
it.
even more.
I
There's
did
one
the
that was like
similar
a-
thing on Siege. Right? I get good on one front, and then I expand.
Yeah.
I like there's a mage one in there. I can't remember his name. He looks young, but he sounds like an old man. But he plays so differently. You have to summon different orbs to go around him, and that influences his ultimate spells and stuff. It's really good. Very complicated. Way more complicated than like point and click. Because it's kind of like mixing chemicals to make up a new spell and stuff. It's really good. So yeah.
So
some good
Dan
stuff.
was playing Breaking Bad.
Yeah. I'm Walter White, but with elf ears and long hair.
And I'm white.
Really small ears and practically bald. It's quite ironic.
Not practically bald.
Practically bald. Wow.
I mean, have you
We'll
heard
put up
this
a
good
picture
list
now.
with you?
Yeah.
And my wife's put me on blast.
And here's his bald spot.
I do not have a
We'll
bald.
just circle all the areas that are
It's
losing her.
no.
His receding hairline is nearly touching his bald spot now.
It's not a receding hairline.
What is it?
My hair is hiding
Where's it hiding?
Yeah.
on the floor.
Okay. In your ass.
No.
It's fallen off.
What was the old one? It's not a bald spot. Not a bald spot. It's a solar panel for a sex machine.
Wow.
anyone else? I just threw up in my mouth.
What?
I was going to say, I think it's not receding; it's running away from his face.
Yeah.
How is this game review turned into everybody put down on blast?
I mean, I just made
Fine.
one funny comment, and you
This will
took it
make
there.
a really great outro.
Bye.
What other questions have we got?
We've got movement. I
You
did
got to
like
right
it.
click.
What?
Yeah, it's
What
Yeah.
more is there?
So the way you move the screen around as well is just
Where
effort.
you can look around with WASD and then right click to actually go there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm so slow at learning new
It's just-
movement controls, but after the first
typical.
day I had it.
Yeah.
so it's where you have to move the screen as well. You know, like pan into the screen to make it move around. I don't know. I don't like change.
It's a fairly standard RTS stuff for me, but fair enough.
Don't like it.
If you don't like it, you don't like it. Don't like it.
Keep things the same.
Make everything, all games should be the same.
Just the movement. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't find it as annoying when we were the good guys, but when we were playing from left to right.
Yeah.
But when we had to play from right to left, that messed
Yeah,
me
that
up.
threw me off more than it should have.
Yeah, it just messed me up, and it just took me so long to get the hang of it. I didn't
don't
enjoy
know.
that. Might just be my brain, and apparently Leon's, but you know. I'm not saying it stopped me from playing it, but it was just annoying.
Because I've played that game quite a bit, and games like it quite a bit. It didn't really affect me, but I get it. Get what you're saying.
Well, as good as the hype. As good or as bad as the hype. Has it been hyped?
I was going to say the hype I've seen has been from Dave.
No. Dave hype. Did it
Yeah.
beat Dave hype?
I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Yep, me too. I think that was probably his best shout yet. Good job, Dave.
Good job, Dave. Woo!
Woo, Dave! Woo,
Go,
woo.
Dave.
Dave.
Good job, Dave, with your big boobs.
Big tit Dave.
Big tit Dave.
Do you think it's aged well?
I think Warcraft 3 has aged very well, yes.
Yeah, Warcraft
Nice.
3, one of the best games.
It's
We've
evolved, you could say, into Dota 2.
Yep, or it's been stolen into Dota 2, but whatever, you know.
Whatever floats your boat.
Would you make any improvements?
Yes. Give the rights back to Blizzard.
Reskin it to look like Warcraft 3.
I think my biggest complaint about Dota forever is that they have all these skins you can buy for all the characters and so on and so forth, but the map never changes. Never.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't even have to be a different map. It just needs a different skin for the map.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like have one sandy and one other biome.
I'd just like to state that Dave, that's definitely in a void and not listening to this review,
Yeah.
has just shouted that does exist.
Now I don't remember seeing that.
Dave has it.
Um,
It exists that much that Dave owns it.
right.
Oh, the real question is how much do we believe Dave?
Yeah, he's Dave. Can you trust him?
He trusts him, apparently, so that's all we need, right? As long as
Well-
Dave trusts Dave.
That was the improvement we wanted to make in it, in terms that we've just not played enough of the game.
Yeah. So
Right.
we're idiots, basically.
So we need to improve us. Is that?
Yeah,
is
that's
that
that.
what we're going with?
Basically, yeah.
I'd
No
say the
need to
main
improve the
improvement is the gamers.
Right. Well, price. Would you pay for it?
No.
I've already
we
bought
don't-
Warcraft 3. I don't want to pay for it again.
I'd pay for it.
I think it's
I would have paid for it.
this game is so set up for the DLC stuff. So paying you a couple of pounds for a different skin on one of your favourite heroes. So once you've played it enough times, I think you would sink a fiver into a whole new look for that character you like.
Well, that's what games are these days. That's what you want.
That's what I mean. It's made for it though, isn't it? I mean, it's where they get most of their money from, and they make a fortune on it. Absolute killing on it. I think it's half of their income for Steam. It's mental. Mental, babes. Mental.
So when are we going to be millionaires from your video game?
Soon.
Nice, nice. Heard it here first, everybody.
That has to be a game of the month.
Damn right.
It won't be
1
free.
point.
Well,
Ah,
that's
we
in
can still do a
talks.
video.
It's in talks at the moment. as to whether it'll be
I
free.
don't think it'll be free.
I
Not to
mean,
begin with.
if we know somebody works on it,
Yeah, then it could just be we made a game.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean one of us.
yeah, I was going to say I made a game, and by I mean the person that didn't write the title.
So that's all our questions.
Is
That
it time
now
for the
two.
TMMC special ranking?
It is.
Yeah, this is it. What ranking rating have we got for it?
Jake, do you want to go first? Do you want to rank all 4 games that we've played so far? Because you've not done yours yet.
Oh, what games have we played? Oh
We've
yeah,
played-
I'd say I'd put CS:GO first, then cross out, then Dota, then one of the tanks. Personally,
Oh.
Claire?
Well, I'm going to go Dota 2, Counter-Strike,
and nothing else.
cross out, then World of Tanks. I forgot what the fucking game was called.
Brilliant. You forgot what it was called. Not last.
Yeah.
No,
Dan,
it's
and yours?
because the other 3 I can see on my screen.
Oh, okay.
Mine's the same as Claire, so I prefer Dota 2 to CS:GO. I prefer CS:GO to Crossout. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both pretty much the same, the last 2.
So mine would also be Dota 2, number 1, then CS:GO, but then I'd put World of Tanks over Crossout, but we already agreed. World of Tanks bottom, which I
Yeah.
think pretty much seals
Basically.
Dota 2 as the best game that we played so far, apart
Yep.
from Jake's point of view.
Play Dota 2, don't play World of Tanks.
Yeah, that seems to be the general.
See you next
consensus.
month.
And then
Unless
CS:GO
you
is
really
somewhere
fucking
between them.
love tanks.
Unless
If
you
you
love
really
tanks,
fucking
yeah.
love tanks,
Yeah.
it's a brilliant game.
Exactly. If you
Oh,
don't
there
love
we go.
tanks. I mean, if you love tanks, and I mean like really love tanks, like you kind of look at them and kind of think, oh, you are gorgeous. I would love to take you on to meet the parents. You know, maybe have a meal, buy some chocolates.
You're making it weird.
You always.
You're making it
I was gonna
weird.
say, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Why'd you always make
If
it
you
weird?
are sexually
Quite fine
attracted
where
to
it was.
tanks, then we'll put a number on screen now. Call
If-
that, they'll help.
If
You're
you were to
Tank
bang the
sexual.
tank,
Tank
where would
section.
you bang it?
Bang a tank.
Get out.
In
Get
the
Do you mean in its turret thing, in its
Yeah.
cannon? Yeah, but what happens if it blew its load? It would literally blow your load off.
to be fair.
But it is ribbed.
Yeah, it is very rude.
Oh jeez.
And potent. Let's put it that way.
What the fuck is wrong with
Explosive.
Yeah. You won't forget it. You know what I mean?
That will blow you away in more ways than one.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse, him for starting it, or you lot for encouraging this behaviour. I don't know what's worse at this point.
And that concludes our game review for Dota 2.
Go fuck a tank.
Let us know in the comments below, where would you fuck a tank?
Sexy.
Oh yeah, this has gone exactly as I was expecting.
Dave, cut
Oh
there.
my
Cut
God.
there. We're done.
Oh my god.
Do not have intercourse with any tanks.
He's cut already.
Without
Wow.
permission.
Without
You know. Tankery is not permission.
Oh god.
Being ribbed is not permission.
Not consent. You know what I mean?
I can't even apologise to you anymore. There's just nothing. There's nothing more I can do anymore.
Are you saying you want to fuck a tank?
It'd be different for her though, because she hasn't got a penis.
Exactly. Well, that's true. Wait, hang on.
Sorry to break it to you, she's not got a penis.
Of course, everybody does.
Dave, please stop that recording, jump in this call and end this nightmare right now.
Oh my god.
That's gold.
David,
Give you gold.
Dive!
you're not busy. Get in this call immediately. I've quit.
Oh, I'm here.
Right. If
Oh.
a tank was to wear like sexy lingerie,
How would it wear that?
It's camo netting.
yeah, how would it wear? Yeah, camo netting. Good point.
Dave, you were supposed
Dave.
to stop this.
How did you immediately on that? That's incredible.
That's
Yeah, what have you thought about that?
Victoria's Secret camo netting.
Wow.
That's brilliant. That
Lacy.
is brilliant.
Wow.
Can you imagine it? if it was like a runway, like on a, they have those catwalk model things. Instead of models, it would just be tanks.
It's just a tank rolling down a catwalk.
And then it rolls down, and then it does a little turn, and it like shows off the gun.
There's like a 14-point turn.
Yeah, yeah. Does a 40-point turn as it's raising the turret, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, that's
Like-
so Alan Partridge.
yeah.
Sexy tanks!
It's sexy tanks. Oh, this is.
If Dave doesn't edit that now.
With a cheeky little lacy number on.
Just look at that
Hey.
turret.
Dave, are you still recording?
I don't know about you guys,
Yeah.
but I've got the horn.
You better edit this, Dave.
Right, you're not even in your chair anymore. What are you doing?
I'm getting excited about tanks.
I thought we agreed you shouldn't do that.
Let me tell you, the world of tanks keeps giving.
Well, hey.
It's a lover, not a fighter. I mean, it's a fire as well.
I was going to say, you've just described a tank as not a fighter.
Make love and war.
With Victoria's Secret Tankerage.
Oh,
My
sugar.
wife's no longer looking at me.
Okay, bye everyone.
You still think she's your wife?
Oh yeah.
So do you want to
Dave,
play
stick around
Gartic
for
Phone?
Gartic Phone?
Yay, Gartic
I'll be
phone.
back.